Game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind.
Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics,
Letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail.
whether it's a championship win or a legendary play.
NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate.
Call 586-304-4405
And start watching today. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time.
Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages.
Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today. Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs.
From high-quality production to exceptional coverage,
We ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today
call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast.
and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
Soccer fans, the National Soccer Network is now streaming live on Roku.
All for packages starting at just $2.99.
Don't miss a moment of the action.
National Soccer Network on Roku.
Every goal, every save, every moment.
Game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind.
Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics,
Letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail.
whether it's a championship win or a legendary play.
NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate.
Call 586-304-4405
And start watching today. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time.
Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages.
Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today. Are you ready to create
matchup, and it is moments away from kickoff. Voice your opinions, your predictions in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from, any specific players to watch out for, and we will be honored to shout you out as we are available. This is Noah Walker on behalf of DMV Sports Media, broadcasting to National Soccer Network, and we are underway. McLean playing right to left, wearing their gray kits. We'll kick off on the ball. Of course, Arlington, SA Red, wearing their red tops, black bottoms, will play left to right. This one's sent forward and well dealt with. Arlington will go back to their goalkeeper, Susan Sobieri, who goes right back to her left back. That's Andrea. DeAndrea able to get it forward. There's an overlap on, but Arlington running out of real estate there. The intended target was Cruz. Again, sent down the line. And McLean dominating the early spells of possession, albeit very early stages. Za forces it outside. It's a good ball from McLean. Is there a square ball sent in off the bar? I think Sobieri might have had a touch. It's still alive, and Arlington do better to stop the second delivery. The danger is not totally gone just yet. A magnificent turn here. There could be a path to goal. It's sent to the penalty marker, and this one innocuously falls into the waiting arms of Susan Sobieri. But Arlington fortunate to withstand this early spell of pressure from the defending or current top spot on the table, and McLean showing why they are the team to beat. There's a booming kick upfield from Sobieri, looking to clear her lines. A magnificent touch down from Hurwitz. Arlington will go back in order to go forward. This one's lumped across the midfield. A little bit game of ping pong. And it's well marshaled out by DeAndrea. I didn't have to wait long before McLean engineered another attack, but this one's well worked out and well cut out. Downfield, it's Za connecting well with the front. Back to the feet of Za. Inside for Mary Za, the sister pairing. Massive offensive output from the Za sisters. And we'll look to see them get together on future attacks. But for now, it's back at the feet of McLean. Good ball movement. McLean, after a fast start, will continue moving this one around. Sent forward. Well battled, and Arlington not letting off the pressure. Will knock it about the direction of Grundy. Now out wide, it's Casadabon. And Grundy will settle things down. After that quick pace we saw to the game, McLean were just about an inch or so away from finding the opening mark. They have settled down, found a more sustainable pace. Here's a terrific cutting ball. Begs for a finish. The second effort is sent away. Top of the 18 now. And Arlington seem to have found a way forward. Here comes Za. Dropping all the way back to help her colleagues out. Now down the line. Second bite at the apple, and the clearance only partially made. James has been the player to watch for McLean on this near side. A couple of really strong runs, and almost James was the one to deliver that one off the bar. Big boot up the field. And again, McLean will slow play this. This is a vertical ball, well held up. Top of the 18, Arlington should be first to it. This is only partially cleared. Even McLean win the ball. They're not able to find any targets. James from distance. This is up and over. Not the worst effort we've seen. And it will be a goal kick for Arlington SA Red. Let's get into your starting 11 for your Arlington SA. In goal, it's Susan Schubieri. In front of her, she'll have DeAndrea, Cordero, Mooney, and Burke in the back line. In front of that back line, it's going to be Cruz and Welker. Come back to that thought in just a moment. McLean are right back on the attack. No time to blink, no time to look away. Here comes a slaloming run, well mopped up in the last moment. I believe it was Mooney or Cordero who got the touch. We'll get back to that starting lineup in just a moment. McLean sends one in the direction of 18. As we said, it's Cruz and Welker in the midfield. The left wing will be Hurwitz. The right wing will be Maddie Zah. Kennedy will occupy the 10 spot, and Mary Zah will play up in the number 9 for Arlington. This one's deflected out, and we will have a set piece, a corner kick for the away side. For McLean, it will be right in goal. In front of her, she'll have Casadoba, Hungnani, Grundy, and Snow in the back line. Waters, Helfrich, and Talbot will occupy the midfield, and Havers, James in the wing. This one's ping-ponging around, begs for a clearance. It's only partially cleared. And McLean may yet have a window at goal. There's the shot taken. Golazo for the away side. What a strike for number 5. That is Talbot, who's got the goal away from home, and 1-0 is your scoreline here early. McLean certainly have been asking the question in the early stages and finally rewarded for their troubles. It's a terrific shot from outside the area. Well hit by Talbot. Rounding out that starting 11 is Yousefi up top, playing the number 9 for McLean, who had some touches and involvement in that goal, but it was Talbot who got the final touch. And a lovely touch it was. Loretta Talbot going into the book. That's the initial scorer in this one, and now Arlington will need to find a response. Well sent back to right. And a little miscommunication there between Casaban and James. Arlington looking to capitalize on the mistake out of the back. And it's well marshaled out for a goal kick to come. Lovely little turn there. McLean have been really strong getting across midfield. This time, though, Arlington able to sniff it out. The second pass was the one that let them down. Something to be improved upon for Arlington. They have at times won the ball, but have struggled to continue to string passes. This is a good moment, and there it is. A little too direct, a little too vertical. Zah was the intended target. Perhaps they need to find a more clever way to goal. It's still early. This is sent out wide for James. James has a large window. The window's closing fast, and now it's sent away well. Clearance made by Mooney. And now it's Casaban. Send this into the 18. Now Waters back to Casaban. Casaban fires one across. It's a fantastic ball, but no recipients on the end. And now it will be a throw for the benefit of Arlington. This one sent forward. Lovely little touch to the wide area. Arlington Struggling to get out, though. And again, it's McLean right back on the front foot. Shouts for handball. Well, it's not going to come off. James sends it back. Now Talbot out wide. Is there another service? It's well won in that wide area by Hurwitz. Hurwitz looking forward and able to find Mooney. Arlington could be away now. Good ball for Maddie Zah. Zah has help. 2 players in the middle. Will take the shot on herself, and it drifts innocuously back into the arms of Wright. And will quickly find James. Well pursued by Zah, who has won the ball back. Mary and Maddie Zah linking it up again together. They need support. The entire back line of McLean was back in position. And now it looks like that attack has faltered out. It's a quick foul and a quick delivery forward. James will run this one down on the near touchline. And here we go, right back, more of the same for McLean. And asking the question with this ball, it's well sent into the corner. And it looks like McLean will be rewarded with the throw all the way in the corner. Pausing to rest on their accolades. Talbot will send it inside. Shot from distance, and this one will travel up and over the crossbar. Goal kick to follow. Shout out in the comments. Welcome, Christina Zah, and thank you for tuning in. We're so excited to have Mary and Maddie Zah contributing to this game. We've already seen them a couple times in this match. Looking to make things happen. Both have appeared on the score sheet throughout the season, have been consistent contributors for this Arlington SA Red side in the WPSL. We appreciate you tuning in here on the National Soccer Network. And on behalf of DMV Sports Media, we're happy to have you. Welcome, Julian Mason, who also says, let's go, Mary and Maddie Zah. So rightly so. Quite a large support here for the Zah sisters. This one's sent in. And well sent across the pitch by Helfrich. Second ball creates some problems, and it looks like we're going to come back to the spot of the initial foul. Arlington, of course, probably would have preferred the advantage given, but we'll be happy to have this set piece in any case. Here's a booming ball down the pitch. Doesn't clear the first line of defense. And now it's cut out by Helfrich. Helfrich driving forward. Will create some space for her colleague on the far touch. It's back to the feet of Helfrich, and well tackled. But only for the moment. McLean again looking for James. And here is Zah dropping back to help out. She covered a lot of ground thus far. Back to sister Maddie Zah. Zah down the line. And well sent in. Fantastic service. But the final effort lacked the connection with the ball. Not enough pace and power. And it's well picked up. Well saved by Wright. It was Caitlin Burke also involved in that attack and sent it in well. Kennedy couldn't quite find the connection she was looking for. Now it's sent in on the far touchline. Helfrich turns upfield. We'll send one forward a little too direct. And Susan Strobieri happy to settle this game down. This one is again sent back by Mooney. Shobieri under some pressure. Will look to break that pressure. Fantastic ball. Now taken down. Sent back by Burke. Shobieri showing off her confidence on the ball. Helping her team get out of trouble. So when ricochets around, it looks like to the benefit of McLean. Helfrich has decisions to make and will settle it down back to the near side. Casadaban can't beat the first player. It's Za down the line. Driving. And finally undone. Another attack for Casadaban and another opportunity to bring it back inside. Good ball in, flag stays down. Another save from Shobieri. Fantastic goalkeeping there to keep the scoreline with just the 1-0 deficit. Well sent away by Burke, but what a save by Susan Shobieri. She did really well to cut down the angle, make herself big, but not just cut down the angle. As she came out, she kept a perfect line in her goal, didn't leave the near or the far, and really left the onus on the attacker to find something special. And that's the type of goalkeeping that Arlington will need against this potent McLean side. Again, it's McLean on the attack. James sends it into the 18. Fantastic little turn there. And again, the ball continues moving. Here's Talbot looking for a second. She squares it, and that's good, confident goalkeeping. Shobieri coming off her line and claiming this one at the edge of her 6. And this will be a good moment for Arlington to settle things down. They're fortunate to still just have that 1-goal deficit. But if they're not careful, McLean will pay dividends with these attacks they've continued to mount. This is well sent forward for Za. Za cuts inside and sends one forward. It doesn't clear the first line. Now it's back to Za. McLean do really well to show patience and just narrow down the lanes of attack. They allow Arlington to get forward, but if Arlington don't release the ball earlier, they'll look up and this field just seems so much more limited than when the last time they scanned the field. We'll see how Arlington, the players and their coaching staff, adapt to this really difficult defense. It does look like we'll have a string of substitutions in for Arlington.
Coming in for Arlington, number 17, Lila Brown.
That's Lila Brown.
Frederick, number 25, Maya Parker.
Maya Parker.
Number 36, Alyssa Keneally. Number 24, Maddie Zaw. Number 39, Kate.
Also coming on. McLean will continue knocking this one around. Good ball over the top, mopped up initially, and now sent forward. Here is Za. Za looking for an outlet and will find it. Finally, the attack stalls out. The intended target was Kendall Frederick. And we're back underway. It's through the middle again. Good patience from McLean. They will find some good hold-up play again from Helfrich. Now James doesn't find the pass, but will get the ball right back to her feet. Now has Grundy. Back to the feet of Helfrich. Helfrich will take one on from distance and well held by Shobieri, but not a bad effort at all. Helfrich looking for a second, and what a goal it would have been. perhaps a little higher on either side, and we could have had a different conversation, but instead Shobieri shows off good calmness, good hands, and good positioning. This one sent into the corner. Should be won by McLean, but will have to be collected at the back, and no chances taken there by Wright. Here's a nice little turn. Hurwitz tackled, but will win the consolation prize of the throw. There's Lila Brown looking in the direction of Za. Doesn't come off initially, and now McLean will have to lump this into the midfield. That's excellent hold-up play. Elfrich still working. Lovely little turn. Now the delivery is sent away. Second ball again picked up. And here's a ball that will ask the questions up top. Elfrich still going to work. Takes the shot on, and it's blocked out by Brown. Good defending, but now Arlington will have to face down this set piece, a corner kick, and it looks like Helfrich will be the one to take. Early sent in, shot taken, and Shobieri confidently behind it. Good effort from Casadabon. Shobieri putting together a nice little highlight reel in the early parts of this first half. Here's Brown connecting into the midfield. Finally sent back by Hurwitz. Hurwitz has a decision to make. Well connected. McLean absolutely dominating this midfield. This is onside. It's a good ball forward. But McLean's back line retreated so well. Mooney will have a second bite at the apple, but again, McLean's back line finding the answers to the question. The pace of this back line is something different, and Arlington finding out that they may need to take an early shot or at least find a second runner onto the ball. Running straight to goal isn't going to bear fruit. Meanwhile, Arlington will make a couple of switches. On comes number 40 and 43. That's Julia Balistreri and Hope Cudipetrio. One on for McLean. That's Cecilia Price, number 8, stepping onto the pitch. Good ball, top of the 18. But no recipients there. This one sent inside. It's a good little run from Mills, who came on a moment ago for McLean. Mooney unable to hang on. Now Mills trapped on an island. Will send it back to her colleague, Casadabon. We'll continue moving this along the back line.
In for Arlington, number 43, Julia Balistreri. Number 40, Hope Cudipetrio. Out for Arlington, number 28, Haley DeAndrea. And number 21, Abby Welker. And in for McLean, number 25, Ella Valenti. Number 12, Mary Del Vecchio. Number 9, Courtney Mills. Number 8, Cece Price. And out for McLean, number 16, Evelyn Jabbers. Number 21, Sheridan Snow. Number 13, Sam James. And number 5, Loretta Talbot.
There is Arlington trying to work down that far touchline. We'll find their goalkeeper, Shobieri, always in control of that touch. Maybe it's just me. get a little uneasy with those touches in the box, but Susan Shobieri, a goalkeeper, very confident with her feet and had no problems with that back pass. Now McLean looking to continue the attack down this far touchline. It's well cut out. What can Arlington make? There's a player down off the ball. Looks like just incidental contact. Second effort still up for grabs, and Za will force this out.
In for Arlington, number 39, Caitlin Burke. And coming out, number 41, Kit Mooney.
Caitlin Burke will replace Mooney now for Arlington. We'll have a throw on the far touchline. For those just joining us, welcome and thanks for joining the broadcast here on behalf of DMV Sports Media. We're so glad to have you here on the National Soccer Network in our coverage of the WPSL. This Arlington versus McLean showdown. Arlington trailing by an early 1-0 goal. The goal scored by Talbot. And McLean have had the lion's share of possession and chances, but Arlington still hanging on with some excellent goalkeeping from Susan Shobieri. And so often in these games, when one side doesn't complete a majority of their chances, leaves the other side in it, you leave a window open. We'll see if Arlington can take advantage of that window. This is McLean, though, inside the 18, and they're not able to take advantage. Counter could be on. There's a big tackle, and it is a foul, but that foul stopped the counter, so effective nonetheless, even though there is a foul given. Looks like Cordero will be the one to take on behalf of Arlington. And Cordero will send everyone up before distributing it over to Shobieri. Now down the line, Za. Not on the same page that time. Za will get out of trouble. And this could be trouble. Well possessed by Kennedy. McLean, undeterred, will continue their attack forward. It's well held up top. Attack continues. Finally, Cordero making a strong challenge and winning this one back. Cordero finally will let it go. It was Yousefi who helped engineer that attack on behalf of McLean. Lila Brown connecting on the near side. And here is the final effort. Second ball falls kindly for Arlington. Finally sent away. I will keep it alive. And again, a little bit of miscommunication between Za and her colleague there. Caitlin Burke. Za and Hurwitz are off. A couple other Arlington players will step on. Meanwhile, this was contested on the far touchline. McLean able to withstand the storm. And it's sent up top for Yousefi. Cordero has the answers, but runs out of real estate after the tackle. Sent back out wide. Yousefi with a lovely little return pass. What can she make of this? It's sent inside and up and over, and it will be a goal kick to follow. Good attacking play there from McLean. with just about 15 minutes left in this first half. Pressure comes on immediately, but Arlington undeterred will break the first line. Now down the line from Burke. And here we go. This could bear fruit. Lovely little cut back inside. Finally sent away. The press is still on all the way back. The ball goes to right. And McLean could be away. No coverage there in the middle of the pitch. Yousefi is there as the outlet. Good separation created there. And it's sent in for Mills. 1v1 with the goalkeeper. She'll cut it back. Takes the effort on, but Shobieri is there to swallow this one up. That's another save for Shobieri. Off the attack from Courtney Mills. Mills did really well to get in that final position, but didn't seem to have a lot of juice left to put too much pace on this ball. Defender did well enough. And now it is sent back. Here's Mills. Sending it through the middle. No connection to be found, and Arlington will reset. McLean, excuse me, will reset. Now it's back to Mills. Acres of space. Yousefi gives it back to Mills. Mills gets enough of a touch on it. And the tackle made in the nick of time. Casadaban was looking for a service, but forced to come up with the consolation prize of the throw here. It's going to be a trio of subs for the away side. 24, 17, and 14 will step on. Arlington also making a couple of switches.
In for Arlington, number 42,
Del Vecchio
and number 21, Abby Welker.
and Bram, who stepped on.
Frederick and number 26, Lizzie Cruz. Going in for McLean.
Cruz also stepping on.
Alex Brom, number 14, Lexi Hazelgrove, and number 17, Doc Tiazin. And coming out, number 6, Izzy Yousefi, number 15, Carrie Helfrich, and number 4, Evelyn Casabadan.
Looks like it is Alexandra Brom to send this one in. A return pass, not quite what the doctor ordered for McLean, and Arlington happy to take over. There was a turnover there. And it's going to be a set piece for the benefit of McLean. It looks like number 7, Amaya Simone Walters, will stand over this. Certainly within shooting range, but just as likely we'll see Simone Walters try to find one of her teammates there in the 18. Here comes the delivery from the right-footed Amaya Simone Walters. That's a good ball across, but no recipients, and it will drift all the way over the touch for an Arlington throw. Oh, that's lovely skill, walking the tightrope and getting out. Arlington still moving forward. Good body control. Need to find this touch. And just by the skin of their teeth, Arlington still hanging on. The pressure for McLean has been stifling. And now it's sent forward. It's a terrific ball over the top that will ask the question, Not enough support in the area for Arlington. And it will be a throw for the away side. Good pressure from Maya Parker, who did well to get up the pitch, but couldn't do a whole lot without support. Here's Mills streaking down the near side. So coming together of the two players. And we will address this and check on the down McLean defender. Looks like it is Hugnani, who's still down. Looks like she will get up and test this one back out before seeing if she will continue. We hope that she can continue. Lily Hungmani. And onwards we play. Thanks again for joining us here for our broadcast of this WPSL Friday Night Classic, Arlington and McLean. I'm Noah Walker, broadcasting on behalf of DMV Sports Media here on the National Soccer Network. Thanks for joining in. And here we go. It's an attack for McLean. Mills driving down the pitch and finding a colleague. McLean, they have the goal advantage. They don't need to force the issue. Possession just as valuable for them as a goal, but boy, wouldn't they love another goal. Arlington do well enough to drop numbers. Now have to figure out how to counterattack this McLean side. It has been a daunting task. Here's the secondary pressure from Parker. It bears fruit. Two players from Arlington bowled down, and we will continue. Here comes Mills on the near touchline. Sent across into the acres of space. Shot from distance, perhaps was a delivery. In either case, does not come off the way she intended to hit that. Goal kick to follow for Arlington. It's a good run forward from number 14. Alexandria Hazelgrove, but just left a little something to be desired on the final effort. Now boomed across the midfield. It will be a throw here on this near side for Parker and Arlington. Burke looking down the line. And now it's going to turn into a foot race. A foot race well won by Brown. And Burke will take the throw. Down the line, but no recipients, and back in the hands of McLean. Alexander Brown will take.
In for Arlington, number 10, Mary Zaw. Coming out, number 40, Hope Coudipietro.
Hope Coudipietro steps off. Mary Zaw back on to try to get a little bit of firepower up top for Arlington. There's the strike from distance, and what a goal, what a strike. That was a laser beam shot from number 7, Amaya Simone Waters. Hitting from distance and doubling the tally for the away side. We'll take a look at this replay. So now Amaya Simone Waters going on the board, in addition to the earlier goal from Loretta Talbot, and we are at 2-0 for McLean over Arlington Red. A tough pill to swallow heading into the half, but still so much time for the home side. And perhaps now would be a good time to go into the half and recollect and reassess how to tactically go out this McLean side. Little move to cut it back inside of Parker. Teason sends it outside. No recipients there. The pressure yields fruit. It's a good physical battle out there. And finally, it is sent out at the expense of a throw. Julia Balistreri had to go all in to make that challenge. Almost caught on the ball, but did well to insert the tackle and send it out. Now it will be a set piece for the home side coming out of their own area. Shobieri will send it down the middle. Turned right into trouble, and McLean back on the ball. I'll try to send one into the corner. Just about 4 minutes left to play, plus potential stoppage here in this first half. Again, we're so glad to have you here with us on behalf of DMV Sports Media and the National Soccer Network. Encourage you to check out and subscribe to both pages. National Soccer Network will have all of the live broadcasts for the WPSL. We on DMV Sports Media, happy to be a partner of Arlington, and of course broadcast on behalf of the National Soccer Network for the WPSL for both Arlington Red and Blue. We will have the extended highlights for each and every match we cover here on WPSL on our page, DMV Sports Media. And for all of the live broadcasts we do, we have all of the upcoming UPSL playoffs this weekend in the UPSL, DMV North and South. Going live at 8:45 over on DMV Sports Media. We will have Chiefs United in Bridgeport to start off the weekend, in addition to Los Toros VA Revolution and Arlington Doratus later in the weekend. But for now, it's back to this WPSL match. There is a foul in the middle of the pitch. Arlington quickly starting it off. Brown will keep it on the ground. That's a fantastic ball from Brown. Now sent back. An errant pass, and McLean will not pick those options off. Will not miss those. This one's sent down the line. Looks like it is given as a goal kick. Shobieri will launch this into the midfield. It's well flicked on initially. Now Mills. And Brown will go back to Shobieri. Not long left in this first half. Arlington still trailing by a score of 2-0. McLean continue their domination of possession. This one's sent into the 18. Shobieri calmly off her line. We'll collect this one. Restart Arlington down on that far side. Good little turn now from Za. Able to find Caitlin Burke. Burke, a beautiful pass through the middle, just off the mark. And right off her line, just ahead of the would-be goal scorer, Frances Beasley. Wright's ball, well contested. Still up for grabs, no clear possessor. Arlington will send it out wide. And now sent into the 18, Wright. No problem with this. We'll just take it to feet and take more time off the clock. It looks like no Arlington player is aware, and it'll take some time to add some pressure to it. And like any smart goalkeeper, we'll take this to ground and kill more time off the clock. This one sent into the midfield. There's Parker turning it over to Burke, but somewhere in there, McLean got a touch. This one's boomed out to the near side. Any port in a storm, they say. It's a low-risk pass, right? Not taking any chances here in the final moments of this first half. And Arlington will have a throw. Well, cleared again, and that will take us into the halftime. McLean leading by a score of 2-0 here at halftime. The first goal is a delicious strike delivered off the foot of Loretta Talbot. Then later in the half, an even longer strike.
This is Inside the Game, where passion meets precision. Jonathan Turner, Nathan Wangler, and John Natale are your hosts, breaking down every goal, every controversy, every match that matters. From the heart of American soccer to the global stage. No fluff, just football. Weekdays at 9 a.m. live on YouTube, Roku TV, Facebook, Twitter, and all listening platforms. Step in, speak up, stay locked in. This is Inside the Game.
The Flint City Bucks are Michigan's top soccer franchise with 4 national championships, 9 conference titles, and 15 Great Lakes Division titles. They have produced 107 players for Major League Soccer, and they focus on attracting top talent and shaping soccer's future. Michigan Bucks Academy joins MLS Next new competition tier starting in September of 2025. This offers elevated levels of play and flexibility for high school participation. The Academy will provide premier development, high-performance training, and exposure to scouts through regional tournaments and MLS Next events. For more information on tryouts, training programs, and key updates as we prepare for our first season in MLS Next new tier, visit MichiganBucksAcademy.com.
Experience the thrill of the game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind.
Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics,
Letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail.
whether it's a championship win or a legendary play.
NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate.
Call 586-304-4405
And start watching today.
The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
Accelerate your soccer journey this summer at Oakland University.
From June 30th to July 31st, players will have the incredible opportunity to refine their skills under the guidance of Oakland University soccer coaches.
Train at world-class facilities while gaining insight into life in a collegiate environment.
These camps cater to a range of skill sets and ages, from youth programs to the Elite ID program,
ensuring participants are surrounded by peers who challenge and inspire. As one of the premier soccer institutions in the Horizon League, Oakland University soccer program offers an unparalleled environment for growth and development.
Don't miss your chance.
Register now at oaklandboyssoccercamps.com.
The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time.
Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages.
Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today. Chaos FC is a soccer club in Macomb County, Michigan,
Dedicated to player development through professional training.
Our mission is to offer a safe, positive environment that nurtures youth talent.
We aim to help players reach their full potential and compete at high levels in MYSL, MSP, SP, and MRL.
We provide equal opportunities for all players to develop skills, knowledge, and appreciation for soccer through top-tier training and positive coaching.
Our goal is to help players grow as individuals, promoting life skills such as sportsmanship, teamwork, goal setting, and fair play.
Learn more today by visiting chaosfc.us. If you are interested in participating in a sport that requires skill, fitness, strategic thinking, and team play, soccer offers opportunities at various levels to improve fitness and coordination.
Whether you prefer casual participation, competitive play, or joining a futsal league,
Our organization provides a welcoming environment to learn new skills and meet new people.
register today for the Macomb Soccer Summer Camp from July 14th to 18th.
The camp will be led by Kansas City's professional players James Togba and Mike De Silva,
It is open to boys and girls aged 6 through 16
with an early bird registration fee of $175
if registered by July 7th.
Gain knowledge from professionals in an engaging and competitive setting. For further information, visit mrsl.us. Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs.
From high-quality production to exceptional coverage,
We ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today
call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast.
and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
This is Inside the Game, where passion meets precision. Jonathan Turner, Nathan Wengler, and John Natale are your hosts, breaking down every goal, every controversy, every match that matters. From the heart of American soccer to the global stage. No fluff, just football. Weekdays at 9 a.m. live on YouTube, Roku TV, Facebook, Twitter, and all listening platforms. Step in, speak up, stay locked in. This is Inside the Game.
The Flint City Bucks are Michigan's top soccer franchise with 4 national championships, 9 conference titles, and 15 Great Lakes Division titles. They have produced 107 players for Major League Soccer, and they focus on attracting top talent and shaping soccer's future. Michigan Bucks Academy joins MLS Next new competition tier starting in September of 2025. This offers elevated levels of play and flexibility for high school participation. The Academy will provide premier development, high-performance training, and exposure to scouts through regional tournaments and MLS Next events. For more information on tryouts, training programs, and key updates as we prepare for our first season in MLS Next new tier, visit MichiganBucksAcademy.com.
Experience the thrill of the game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind.
Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics.
Letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail.
Whether it's a championship win or a legendary play,
NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate.
call 586-304-4405
And start watching today.
The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
Accelerate your soccer journey this summer at Oakland University.
From June 30th to July 31st, players will have the incredible opportunity to refine their skills under the guidance of Oakland University soccer coaches.
Train at world-class facilities while gaining insight into life in a collegiate environment.
These camps cater to a range of skill sets and ages, from youth programs to the Elite ID program,
ensuring participants are surrounded by peers who challenge and inspire. As one of the premier soccer institutions in the Horizon League, Oakland University Soccer Program offers an unparalleled environment for growth and development.
Don't miss your chance.
Register now at OaklandBoysSoccerCamps.com.
This is Inside the Game, where passion meets precision. Jonathan Turner, Nathan Wengler, and John Natale are your hosts, breaking down every goal, every controversy, every match that matters. From the heart of American soccer to the global stage. No fluff, just football. Weekdays at 9 a.m. live on YouTube, Roku TV, Facebook, Twitter, and all listening platforms. Step in, speak up, stay locked in. This is Inside the Game.
Well, hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second half is upon us here at Meridian High School Stadium in Falls Church, Virginia. This WPSL clash between your Arlington SA Red and the away side McLean. McLean, who's currently sit atop the table, have had the lion's share of possession chances and currently sit as the 2-0 leaders today. Sitting on the back of a couple of goals. The second by Maya Simone Walters, lightning strike from distance. The first was a fantastic effort from Caroline Helfrich. Just want to make the correction. Helfrich is the initial goal scorer, although Talbot was involved in the build-up. Talbot was not the goal scorer. That is Caroline Helfrich and Amaya Simone Waters, who have the 2 goals for McLean today. Second half underway. Will be McLean playing left to right, wearing their gray kits. Arlington Red will play right to left, wearing their red tops and black bottoms. And here we go. Arlington had a tough go at it. This is down the line from Brown. They'll need to find a little bit more clever attack in order to break down this McLean side, who are well coached and very talented. This one slightly muffed. Sent back inside. Arlington do well to get bodies goal side. Still in the mix. And for all their troubles, McLean will have a throw here. It's Sheridan Snow to send it in. Crunching tackle there. Send it away in the direction of Maya Parker. Now Yusefi in the box. Sends one in, and it looks like it's going to be given as a foul. Going against Helfrich. And we will have a set piece for Arlington. Susan Chobieri, who had a fantastic first half performance, will take the kick on this one. All taken out of the air. Good ball movement. Snow will send it back, and now Arlington chasing to get it back. It's easier said than done. McLean have moved the ball really well today, using every inch of this pitch and employing the one-touch movement when necessary. Far side. It is one back by Arlington, and that hasn't been their problem. They have been able to win the ball with patience. It's just maintaining the same level of possession and creating. This is dispossessed. Hurwitz losing out. Now Helfrich driving forward. She'll do it herself. Good ball from Helfrich to the far side. The shot taken and really well held again by Shobieri. He's had a massive performance thus far. Horowitz will send it back. This one's still up for grabs. The physical moment. Helfrich comes out on top. Still zigging and zagging. Trying to find space, and we'll send it back in order to go forward. Second tackle comes in. And now Arlington have breathing room. Horowitz occupying that central area. Really strong body control. Finally will send it outside. Za streaking towards that end line, but runs into two players. And now McLean can get forward. Oh, that's a lovely bit of skill. And the attack continues. James sends it back. Still we play. This is Yousefi looking outside. Maddie Za does well enough to prevent the service, and now sent upfield. Crunching challenge. James does enough. Sends it back to Talbot. Now it is cut out well. Arlington having to drop bodies goal side. And it does bear fruit. Sent down the line. The final touch comes off of the McLean player. Now sent forward. Great hold-up play. And Arlington can get forward. It's a booming ball into the 18. Goalkeeper off her line. And that is Shapiro, who has donned the gloves for the second half. Going to continue the clean sheet on behalf of McLean. It's a strong initial appearance from Shapiro. Arlington looking to play quick. I don't disagree with the decision to try to play that early and play it quick, but it's just to be a little cleaner. Another throw for the benefit of McLean and sent down the line. As well sent in by Sheridan Snow. Now it's Caroline Helfrich looking for Yousefi. Doesn't come off that time. And Arlington will clear at the expense of possession over that far touchline. Here's Helfrich. Possessed. Za's ball doesn't clear the first line of attack. Now Talbot. And it's well picked out. Arlington getting forward. And there will be a foul. Horowitz drawing the contact, and it is a card for Loretta Talbot. One of our first cautions of the match, and Talbot will go in the book. One sent up the pitch. Lovely skill, but aggressively pursued. Kelfrich still on the ball, sends it past the first line. Yousefi has acres of space. Sent out to James. James beats the first attack, and Arlington make the second challenge really well. Here's Hurwitz. Cordera making the outlet pass there. And back. McLean showing off their prowess, moving this around. Cordera able to make the challenge. Sent up the pitch. Still up for grabs. Casabadan doesn't see any way forward. We'll go back. Her goalkeeper. Well, pressured from Hurwitz. Just 10 minutes into this first half. Looks like I've had a bit of a stalemate. Either side either able to create too much in the way of chances. McLean will drop back now. Oh, that's a great ball to the top of the 18. A little too spicy. Second effort. And it will be an offside in the initial build-up, which negates this would-be chance. Good ball forward, delivered towards the foot of Quincy Green. Green had a lot to do, but struggled to find the touchdown that would have troubled this back line. Now we move forward. Good pressure from Za. Arlington need movement now. They will get that. It's sent out. Mehdi Za. Za cuts back. Top of the 18. No recipients there. And now McLean can get forward. It's James with the slaloming run. She's found space on this near side. James spoiled for choice. And we'll send it across. Well sniffed out in the nick of time by number 21. That was Abby Welker. Looks like Yousefi will step off. And another McLean player will come on. On comes number 16.
In for McLean, number 16, Evelyn Jabbers. And out, number 6.
Evelyn Jabbers. Comes the throw. Waters will take over from McLean, trying to thread the needle. Doesn't come off. It will be a set piece for Arlington. Horowitz able to draw the foul there. It's floated up and across the field. Za has a lot to do. And we'll give away the foul in the process. Maddie Za. Wind's picking up here. at Meridian High School Stadium in Falls Church, Virginia. It's been a beautiful night this far. We'll see how the wind affects the match down there. Meanwhile, it will be offside. Working against Evers. Arlington will take the moment to make a few switches. On comes Mary Zaw.
In for Arlington, number 40,
Emily Burke.
Number 10, Mary Zaw. Number 26,
And Elizabeth Cruz.
coming out, number 40, Hope Cudi Pietro. Number 36, Alyssa Keneally. And number 29, Quincy Green.
There's Mooney. Mooney getting some distance with this. It's well flicked on. And now back at the feet of McLean. As quickly won as it is lost. Arlington will try their hand. Much more space on the near side, and that's a well-timed challenge from Waters. Here's DeAndrea. Finding Zaw. Good ball movement. Hurwitz sends it inside. Ooh, this back pass. Not what Arlington had in mind. It could bear fruit for McLean. As Evers across the 18, looking for a final strike from Caroline Helfrich. Helfrich threads the needle. Now Arlington have found a bit of a clearance. Only partially cleared. Mooney will run out of real estate out there. This is still up for grabs. Down the line for Casabadan. And Mooney gets a strong challenge in there in the nick of time. McLean to the ever-reliable foot of Caroline Helfrich. Helfrich will send it back. Here's a strike from distance, and Susan Chobieri all the way on top of this one. Might have gone wide, but she left no doubt. Able to not only collect, but hold on. And the attack for Arlington stalls out. It's right back to the feet of McLean. Another ball forward. Now pushed outside. It's Hurwitz. Still going. Second effort also sent away. Pressure from Arlington could bear fruit, and it looks like it has. Will be a throw. Still several Arlington players up high. It's back to the feet of DeAndrea. Zaw looking for a way forward. Zaw back deep. The shot taken and the shot held well. It was a difficult shot to execute from distance, but it was well held by Charlotte Shapiro. And McLean will go right back to the feet of Shapiro. Ooh, this could be problematic. It's onside. The defender, the last defender, was really deep there when McLean lost the ball, but a golden chance not taken, and now will fall back into the waiting hands of Chobieri. Cordero quick to act, sends it to the outside. And there is a foul going against McLean. Arlington seemed to hang on in any case. Abby Welker not leaving anything to chance and did well to make the second challenge anyways. Looks like James will step off now as McLean make another switch.
In for Arlington, number 39, Caitlin Burke. Coming out, 28, Haley DeAndrea. And
Caitlin Burke back on for the home side.
Out, number 13.
Burke's first touches, can't find her teammate. And McLean may take advantage. Arlington's back line have been a lot firmer this second half. Haven't really allowed many pathways through to goal for McLean, but have still struggled to generate offense. Here's another ball forward. Miscommunication there between Horowitz and Burke. And Hilfrich doesn't care. She'll send it across the face, backside. No initial recipients. There's the second bite of the apple for McLean. And Arlington able to deal with that as well. Here's Za. Bringing one towards the corner. It's on the line and well saved by Horowitz. Horowitz going 1v1 against Snow. And that's a well-timed challenge there. At the expense of another corner kick. Sheridan Snow put on an island, had to make the well-timed challenge and did so with ease. Here comes the delivery. The in-swinger sent into a good area. But well dealt with. Arlington trying to lock one in the corner. Looks like they will have it back. Here's Brown. Back towards the 18. Still not fully cleared. And off the flag. It's going to be throw all the way in the corner there. It's a good moment for Arlington to try to lock one in. Meanwhile, McLean will make a switch. On comes number 8, Cecilia Price. Maya Parker coming on for the benefit of Arlington.
Number 8, Cece Price. Coming out, number 21, Sheridan Snow.
This one's sent in, popped straight up. That's an easy high boot to call. It's a little overzealous in her pursuit of this one. Price goes back inside. McLean, that's excellent hold-up play, getting from Hilfrich. And now we'll send one over the top. Ask the question. 1v1 with the goalkeeper. Shobieri makes the initial save, and it's finished. A third goal for McLean. Fantastic persistence, and the goal scored by Sydney DeLacy. Scores on behalf of McLean. DeLacy had her first shot saved by Shobieri, but she stuck with it and able to tuck one into the back of the net. You're halfway through this second period, and it's 3-0 to the away side. McLean continuing to defend their top spot. How will Arlington respond now? There's going to be a foul across this midfield Looks like Caitlin Burke will pick up the yellow card. Caution for stopping that attack, possibly for an accumulation of fouls. Didn't seem the harshest challenge in the world, but certainly there are other factors. The outlook's certainly looking gloomier and gloomier here for Arlington, but there is still time on the clock. It all changes with one goal. Can really inspire confidence, can really change the dynamic in this game. And not only does it give your own side confidence, but it does instill a little bit of doubt in the opponents. And so often have we seen a game that looks completely done and dusted change once the trailing side scores a goal. Thinking back to the Virginia Dream Los Toros match where Virginia Dream went up 3-0 and the game was just about written off, but late in the game Los Toros found one goal and you could just feel the energy of the stadium change. Los Toros ended up pulling points with a fantastic bicicleta goal in the 97th of stoppage time. Of course, that's an extreme example of what can happen, but it does happen. Arlington have really struggled to generate that offense required here in the second half, and we'll need to find a little something different. The status quo remains, of course. I think McLean have this game right where they want it. Sent back down the line. Beautiful touch out of the air, but it's well won by Za. The throw for the benefit of McLean on the far touchline. On will come number 36 and 42. 42 is Frances Beasley, 36.
In for Arlington, number 42, Claire Beasley, and number 36, Alyssa Keneally.
There's Alyssa Keneally, both for Arlington SA. Abby Welker also on. Ball sent out wide. And McLean happy to be back on the attack. Can they get one across this 18? It's tackled well, but at the expense of another corner kick. Set piece for McLean here in about the 73rd minute. There's the delivery into a good area, top of the 6, ricochets around. Finally, the pinballing ball is cleared over that far touchline. There's a shot taken from distance. Shobieri does well to hang on. There's more activity here on the near touchline. Both sides will make a switch. Looks like 24 stepping on for the away side. Number 40 coming back on. It's Hope Du Kudapetrio for Arlington. And will be another throw.
Arlington number 7, Kendall Frederick, and number 40, Hope Cudipietro. Out number 13, Maddie Hurwitz, and number 26, Lizzie Cruz. In for McLean, number 24, Alex Brom, and out number 19, Lily Holmany.
Challenge now into a good area. It's Evers. A little smothered there. Another save from Shobieri. Looks like her time in this game may be up in just a moment, but making another strong save. It's tough in a 3-0 loss to assess the goalkeeper's performance, but this has been a really strong performance from Susan Shobieri. She's made some really big saves in spite of the 3-goal deficit. She can hold her head high in this performance, although any competitor will want to win the game. I'm sure she'll rather take the win than a strong performance, but great performance from Susan Shobieri. And now her colleague and counterpart will step on to pick up the mantle and carry on for the rest of this performance. That's Allison White.
Coming off number 1, Susan Shobieri.
McLean will go back. The pressure is there. Here comes Arlington SA. Lovely little turn down the near touch. And forced out. There is some life here for Arlington. Final 15 minutes and a chance to make something happen. Avers and Za get tangled up. Za comes out on top. Za back to Burke. Now down the line. Lovely little skill. And forward. The attack stalls out in the final area, and now Za hits the target. And it will be a foul for the benefit of Arlington. Quickly sent in. Perhaps a little too quickly. McLean will relish this possession. They don't need to go to goal. They still have that 3-goal advantage. Castobadan sends it out wide. Now back in. And there it is. The pressure yielding fruit. Back to Frederick. Frederick takes the shot on. And well mopped up by the McLean goalkeeper. There's about 13 minutes left to play in this one. Arlington still looking for their first. It's been all McLean today. In spite of the best efforts of the Za sisters, this is sent in by Maddie Za. Second ball falls kindly for Arlington. The shot is taken, but up and over the bar.
Coming out, number 24, Maddie Za. And in for McLean, number 14, Lexi Hazelgrove. And out, number 5, Loretta Talbot.
This one's still up for grabs. Good physical play. And back. Really strong win there. But right back at the feet of Arlington. Brown driving forward. Good ball from Brown. And sent up top. 3 Arlington players there, but None can get the crucial touch. Helfrich threading the needle. Fantastic ball. It's certainly onside. And well saved with our first touch of the match. Allison White getting all the way behind this one. A lot of time left. Allison White wants to make this one count. We'll send it forward. Needs some help from her teammates now. Just a recap, it's a 3-goal game, all three for McLean FC. The first one scored early in the first half by Caroline Hilfrich, the second by Amaya Simone Waters, and the third executed by Sydney DeLacy. Now late in this one, Arlington looking for their first of the match. It's Burke with the return pass from Maya Parker. Burke will send it across, begs for a finish at the backside, and a fantastic delivery from Burke. It was well contested, but no tap-in to be found. Arlington, undeterred, will still play. Second bite at the apple, and another great defensive intervention sent out, and we will have, I believe, a corner kick here on the near side. Crucial challenge made by Mary Del Vecchio for McLean, and here comes the in-swinger. 10 minutes left to spare. It's another good delivery. Still on the line. And McLean can get out. It's a lovely little turn from DeLacy. DeLacy threading the needle. And the flag will rightly go up. It was just ahead the run of this back line. And DeLacy had the right idea, but couldn't quite execute the pass. Perhaps milliseconds were the difference here.
In for Arlington, number 21, Abby Welker, and number 13, Maddie Hurwitz.
Maddie Welker and Hurwitz will step on for Arlington. Meanwhile,
Going in for McLean, number 17,
Dial Tilton stepping on for McLean and Courtney Mills.
Helfrich, and number 16, Evelyn Jabbers.
It's time to leave everything on the table now for Arlington. Now or never. Expect them to get forward here. Try to see what can be found. Here's a good win in the midfield. Caitlin Burke inserting herself. We'll let this one go. Shot taken. Golasso for Arlington. Great work from Burke. The goal scored from distance by Kendall Frederick. Kendall Frederick putting Arlington on the board off the assist from Caitlin Burke. Burke put in the gritty work for this one. But a beautiful goal scored by Kendall Frederick, leaving the goalkeeper rooted to the spot. And we got a 3-1 game. We talked about the mental impact of scoring just one goal. And now with 8 minutes to play, we'll see what Arlington can string together. They've got the momentum now. It's not inconceivable to score 2 goals in 8 minutes. Far from it. Let's see how this game progresses. McLean sending this one down the line. And it will be a throw on the near touch. Quickly delivered to the feet of Frederick, but Maltesen will recollect. Ball pinballs around. Mills, good control. We'll send it back. Again, it's Arlington pressure that created that goal. See if that pressure continues. This one's sent down the line. Burke gets a touch. Mills able to keep it going. There's a good challenge. Second ball falls kindly for McLean. They can't make anything of it. Kudapetrio sends it back. Now lumped into the midfield. And McLean will take some more time off the clock. Casabadan back to her colleague in the middle. And that's an errant touch. Here comes Arlington. Well pursued by Maya Parker. It is going to be a foul for the benefit of Arlington. Kudapetrio is the one who's down. And Julia Berstreri electing to play on the ground. Quickly sends it in. Arlington with space. And they send this across. It's a beautiful delivery. Travels past everyone. Balistreri on the second effort. Can't beat the first player. It does have some help. This one sent forward. Top of the 18. Begs for a finish. Parker. Her opportunities closed up rather quickly with the 3 McLean defenders bearing down. And McLean have won this one for the moment. Pressure still coming. Now sent across. It's Balistreri going to work. Balistreri wins that one initially. Still not letting out McLean. McLean on the second effort have found a way partially out. There's Welker sending it outside. Burke with the long distance strike, and that one goes innocuously wide for a goal kick to come. An exciting end to the match here in this WPSL Mid-Atlantic Conference District play. Goal scorer Kendall Frederick makes her way off the pitch. Some fresh legs coming in to provide reinforcements. This is Mills. Blanked in the midfield. Kudapetrio now has a decision to make. Will go into the corner in the direction of Maya Parker. No connection to be found. Return from Brown, who will win the throw on the far side. Touch sent back inside. McLean looking for space, and will send one over that far touchline again. No clear possessor right now. Mills will put it down to the turf. Not a lot of space, and the space quickly taken away. Here's DeLacy up top. Excellent hold-up play for the benefit of McLean. And there is a foul going against Arlington. Tough one. The ball was won, but certainly a bit of player taken out too. And now McLean will just send a safety ball all the way into the corner. That one travels over the line. Here comes Kudapetrio. Looks like there might have been a handball, but onwards we play. Advantage given. And that's an errant touch. A little bit too heavy there. Now back inside. Heavy challenge. very close to the end of this match, almost into stoppage. Arlington scored their first goal of the match minutes ago. Will still feel they're on the front foot. This one sent forward. Goalkeeper stays on the line. Unfortunate for Arlington, this one will travel out. Sent low. Arlington again under the pressure. Sent across. It's heroically cleared. They're out over that far side. Arlington looking to build from the back. They've got options across the middle of the pitch. It's Kuda Petrio. Now Balistreri. Back forward for Burke. This one pinballs around. Horowitz back to Balistreri. The final pass left something to be desired. Arlington, undaunted, will win it right back. Here's Brown into the far area. Good little ball. And Parker's pressure yields fruit. It will be another throw on the far touchline. You have to imagine Arlington want to get this ball into the box as quick as possible. Time's running down. And they still need to score 2 goals. McLean doing well to stack bodies in front of the ball. This one sent across. Here's the delivery. And now the clearance is made, and that might be one of the final moments of the game, but well sniffed out by Allison White. It looks like there's something behind the ball. There's a player down for Arlington. We will make the switch. Emily Burke is on. And we'll have a drop ball.
49, Emily Burke. Coming out, number 36, Alyssa Keneally.
Quickly sent forward. Onwards we play. DeLacy sends it back. McLean maybe can engineer one final attack. That is going to be a drop ball for the benefit of McLean. Good ball movement. Mills turns upfield. Quick release. Back to the feet of Mills. And here come Arlington, perhaps at least one final chance. It's sent in. Well, it looks like Burke wasn't prepared for that one. May have been offside. It would have been a close decision. But Horowitz is ready. No clear path forward, and the attack again stalls out. McLean, they know what to do with the ball. It's lovely skill from Mills. Mills connecting with DeLacy. Back into the wide area. You imagine this would be the moment that McLean can ice this game out. They've got plenty of players up there to maintain possession. Instead, we'll send it into the box. Well saved from Allison White. And now White will send it down the pitch. And that is the final whistle. The final score is 3-1 for the benefit of McLean. McLean maintain their top spot. Arlington fall at home, but did contest well. They can hold their heads high on their second half performance And a late goal from Kendall Frederick. The goal scorers for McLean were Amaya Simone Walters. Also Caroline Hilfrich and DeLacy. Sydney DeLacy also adding to the tally. Thanks for joining us here on the National Soccer Network. On behalf of DMV Sports Media, we encourage you to drop a like on this video to help others find it in the algorithm, and subscribe to National Soccer Network if you want to continue watching WPSL games with us. And, of course, check out and subscribe to DMV Sports Media for all of the best coverage in the DMV. We've got a broadcast in the UPSL playoff for the men's side kicking off right now. It's Bridge Sports versus Chiefs United, and we'll have UPSL coverage all weekend for the playoffs, and NPSL games, and then NPSL coverage in the Mid-Atlantic Conference ever so shortly. Also Super Soccer League and American Premier League playoffs is upon us. I'm Noah Walker signing off. Have a good weekend, ladies and gentlemen.
Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time.
Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages.
Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.